Hello, from Ocean Lakes Campground in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. In this video, I'm going to give you a full drive-through video of the Ocean Lakes Campground. I do hope that you find this video helpful, informative, and maybe even a little entertaining. Please check out the playlist in the description to find my other videos, including what I liked about Ocean Lakes, what I didn't like, what I wish I would have known before I went. And now jump in the passenger seat with me as we go for a ride through Ocean Lakes Campground in Myrtle Beach. Okay, if you're coming into Ocean Lakes from the west on Highway 544, what you'll want to do is stay in your left lane as you come into US 17. Now, if you're coming in from the north or the south on US 17, it's not a big deal. At the light, there is a turn lane for both. But I always like to know kind of what lane to stay in, especially when you're pulling the big camper. So if you stay in the far left lane as you come into Highway 17, we're coming into US 17 right now, the left lane becomes the center lane. And then when you come up to the light here, you will be able to go straight through this intersection and straight in to the campground. Now, if you're checking in and you have your express check-in, you don't have to go through any of those lanes at all. You can go directly to the left lane, which is over by that security shack, and as long as you have your tag in the window, they're just going to give you a wave, and you can go straight into your campsite. You never even have to go into the office. Okay, so here's a drive-through Ocean Lakes Campground here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Just came in the main gate. If you are camping at a campsite, there's a little bit of a Y in the road right up here. All the campsites are to the left. And you'll notice the little speed thing. They are pretty strict about the 10-mile-per-hour speed limit in here, which even at idle is a little hard to do, but we're going to do our best here. So this is going to be a full video, a little bit of a drive around Ocean Lakes Campground. Going to show you where everything is, show you some of the sights. This place is massive. If this is your first time here, this is one of the things that took a little getting used to. It's just the pure size of this campground and finding out where everything is. So if you stay on this main road when you first come in, we're going to go all the way to the beach, and then we'll drive around the beach, and then we'll go through all the campsite areas so you can get a little look at where everything is here. And I'll try to show you everything as we do this drive through Ocean Lakes Campground. As you come down this main strip here, this is Ocean Lakes Drive. This is two-way. And as you come in right here, you have your Sandy Mart, which is your grocery store, convenience store. Do have a full video reviewing that, and the Soapy Suds, your laundromat, and the Meat and Eat. If you're wondering if you should eat the food here, I do have a full review of the food here at Ocean Lakes as well. And then once you go past that, on the right-hand side will be your water park. If you're here in the summer, when that's open, that'll give you a chance to go ahead and enjoy those. We're here end of February, first part of March, so that is not open currently. Now, once you come to the stop sign here, this is another main road that kind of goes north and south. It's called Periwinkle Drive. We are going to head to the south here. This is kind of the main hub of all of your activities here in the park. Next to the water park here is the outdoor pool, as well as the indoor pool. going to put links to all the videos. I do have videos kind of showing and reviewing all of these activity centers and kind of showing you what it looks like inside them. This is just a drive-through, so I'll put a link in the description below for all those. This is also where there's the arcade at the Family Fun Center here. And your recreation center is here as well. There are not campsites on this side of the campground. All these vacation homes, rental homes, timeshares. There is a lot of these. A lot of them through here. So we're going to go to the end of this road. There is some gentlemen headed on their way fishing. There are several inland lakes, I think 3 or 4 inland lakes inside the campground. Didn't have any luck myself. And of course there's ocean fishing as well on the beach. They do have all kinds of those supplies inside their little grocery store, convenience store as well. We are now at Live Oaks Road, and we are going to head back east towards the ocean. We're pretty much at the southern end of the campground now. This road here is the last one along the ocean. It is called Seaside Drive. And over there you have the playground, shuffleboard, horseshoes. I'm going to turn you a little bit so you can see all the stuff as we drive down. Right now we are heading north along the ocean. All this parking is for golf carts. Those gentlemen that we passed before. Basketball courts are here as well as your volleyball pit. The second playground, about midway through. As you keep going to the north, there is this little deck area, which is a great place to sit and eat. There is a little cafe that's open for breakfast with coffee. Honestly, they call it the Coffee and Creamery. Honestly, I do not recommend the coffee. Had it once and threw it out. So, there's that. And still heading north. Now we are more into the camper section. Along the beach, there are really no other facilities here along the ocean. Just the beach itself, which of course is fantastic. And here are all your spots on the left. We're back into the camping section. We'll do a little drive around here, a little drive through. One of the things that is not clear about trying to find your sites is that all of these roads here on the left are one way. And they are one way towards the beach. So you're not really supposed to go left down these until you get to, there's like 3 or 4 major cross sections, roads that are 2 ways, but all these individual ones are just one-way streets coming out here. And if you're coming in, they don't really mark that well on the map, to be honest with you. and it can create some problems. It definitely created problems for us when we came in, as it was raining, and we thought we had a route kind of planned on the map on how to get to our site. However, we weren't able to really do that because we thought these were two-way, or at least sometimes they'll alternate, you know, like one road comes this way and one road goes that way, but that's not the way it works here. Everything is designed, all the camping rows here are coming towards the beach one way, except for the lanes at the ends, and then I think there's that one strip down the middle, which kind of makes sense because I'm assuming most people want their awnings kind of facing the beach. Just wish it was a little clearer on the map as you're planning your way. So hopefully that helps save you some time and headache as you're pulling in here. Okay, we are now at the north end of the campground, and this far road is one that does go two directions, both directions if you're coming in with your camper. Do recommend getting a concrete pad. Most of them now do look like they have the concrete pads, but they do have a lot of humps in them. Okay, this in the center is one of the roads I was telling you about. So this is two ways, both north and south. And then this is east and west as well if you keep to the right here as you're trying to find your spot. Size of the sites are pretty, they're not long, they're pretty shallow. But it looks like they don't seem to have too much of a problem with you parking on the grass, which is pretty much what you have to do because there's not room to unhook and go back. Big majority of the campground is these these huge houses. Timeshares, leases, whatever they are. But there are a lot of campsites as well. Here's some in this section down here. This is the 4,000 section. These are not paved, and you can see kind of what a mess it is. A lot of dirt, a lot of sand. It does seem to rain a lot here. Drainage is not good. So I do recommend a concrete site if you can get one. This is the 4,000 section. And what I'll do is I'll just pick a kind of a random spot here, and we will go back the other way, as the sites are pretty much the same. So this is the 4,000 section. We are now heading back towards the beach. Most of these are paved concrete pads, but there are several through here which are not, and you can see the roots and stuff on that one. So the concrete pads are definitely worth getting if possible. I know this is a very popular campground. Now that we're past that, we're back to this little main road that goes both ways. And now we're going to be going into the 3,000 section of the campsites, which get closer to the ocean. There are several bathhouses throughout the campground, fairly conveniently located. I don't think there's too many spots where you have to walk too far. I do have a full review video of the showers and the bathhouses as well. There is one bathhouse which is a little bit different than the rest of them, as they just upgraded it recently. So if the showers and the bathrooms are important to you, that may determine where you want to, what site you want to pick out. I'll go ahead and put a link to that video below as well. Now in the 2000 section, which is very close to the ocean. You can see the ocean straight ahead. We stayed in the 3000 section and had no problem or difficulty finding the walk difficult. In fact, from the camper, you could still get a glimpse of the ocean from that 3000 section. We prefer actually to be a little bit off the beach, get a little bit of protection from the wind. But man, if you're looking for a campsite where you can have an ocean view right out your window, any of these sections will definitely give you that. All right, that's pretty much it. Go ahead and check out all those other videos below, as we've now made a full loop, a full drive through Ocean Lakes Campground in Surfside, South Carolina.